So, I woke up crying this morning because I'm utterly heartbroken, I'm fucking in love with my ex-boyfriend, and the only reason I'm not with him is because we're 9,500 kilometers apart, and the likelihood that we're going to be in the same place for an extended period of time together is extremely low. So, and also because I'm fucking 16, and that's just how it works. But when my mom saw me and she asked me why I was crying, and I didn't say anything, and then she said some shit like, my baby's had her first love or whatever, because she knew. And then she told me about her first love, which is some Irish guy that she met in college. About how it broke her. About how there was no way she could talk to him besides fucking letters. About how when the letters got less frequent, she started thinking less about him. And she could feel it's like the only, even though the letters were getting less frequent and she got less close to him, and eventually she didn't even really know who he was, she says she never stopped loving him, because the love is a moment frozen inside. This love that 16-year-old me feels for 16-year-old Oscar is never gonna fucking die, because there's no reason for it to. It's frozen. And it's punctuated with this heartbreak. Even if I could forget the love, I could never forget the heartbreak. And she says she never saw him again until 15 years ago, when they accidentally bumped into each other at some event. And she said when she heard somebody call his name, her heart fucking stopped. And I can imagine. And that's the scariest thing, I cannot imagine not loving Oscar now. But I know eventually that I'm going to. Because I need to fall in love with someone else, right? That's how it is. But what is even scarier is, what if I never stop loving him? What if I have a string of failed marriages where I'm stuck in a loveless one, and I meet him again 20 years from now, and he's married to some wonderful white girl. They have kids. And here's an Oscar Jr. And I meet him, and I remember the love, or it's reinvigorated, and there's nothing I can do about it. That's even scary.